Oh, Gary Monk here. Gary, I'll tell you what, you marshalled your defence brilliantly tonight. Now, to be fair, it was a very good defensive performance by Swansea tonight. But I think even they, leaving here tonight, will be thinking to themselves, we got away with one tonight.
I'll put that performance down to my half-time team talk. I mean, I just told the lads to keep defending, and you have to give credit to me. I brought Gomez on with 10 minutes to go when, I mean, most managers would have settled for a draw, you know, and especially when we're under cosh. I was brave enough to bring a striker on, and, you know, I've done brilliantly this season. I mean,
he really starting to think he's Gary Monk now. Now, listen, rewind back. You're an Arsenal fan now. Tell me, what happened tonight?
And just to clear that up, everyone calls me Gary Monk. I'm not actually Gary Monk. Do you know what? Before we start on Arsenal, I want to say about Swansea, it's an important point because all Arsenal fans, whenever we lose, we just suddenly, we concentrate on us and Wenger out and moaning about, we haven't got a trophy, throwing our toys out of the pram, but we never give any credit to the opposition team. And, we always just put it down to we're playing a pub team every time we lose. And look at Swansea. Look at how far they've come in the last 10 years, and even in the Premiership, they've lost a lot of their managers, lost a lot of their big players, and they've brought shrewdly, and they've committed to a certain style of football, which I view them as Arsenal light. They're such a well-run club, and they let Boney go in January, and they're on for their.
They've done the double over us.
Yeah, they've done the double over us and Man U. They're on for their record points tally, and they're only 1 point behind Southampton and Tottenham.
All right, listen, enough of it.
Yeah, enough
what about us tonight? What happened to us?
Do you know what? It felt like an end-of-season affair just because of the Champions League being tied up and Chelsea won the league. And the first half, we're just so lethargic and we didn't have enough pace to create those chances. And second half, we played a bit better. But even then, I still thought we were trying to walk the ball into the net and trying to score a perfect goal.
It felt like the first half, Arsenal felt like they were on the beach.
Yeah.
They really did look like they were on the beach. And it was almost as if they went in at half-time, got a rocket up their arse, and came out, tried to go for it. But you've got to be more professional than that, surely.
We tried to, but it's only human nature for not to be up for it when you can't win any silverware. And I'm not going to complain that much, because if you look at the run we've been on this calendar year, we've won 21 out of 26 games in all competitions. We're bound to have come unstuck sooner or later, and we might as well be tonight when it doesn't. Tonight was an irrelevant game in the grand scheme of things. Obviously every game is massive for Arsenal, but the reality of the situation is we've lost tonight. We could even lose at Man U, even though I didn't want to do that, but as long as we win our final 2 home games, we're third, and third is irrelevant apart from the confidence.
But we'll have to play better than this, because even the last 2 home games, I mean, all right, maybe not West Brom, but you'll have a Sunderland probably is coming here fighting for their lives.
Yeah.
We got to show a bit more.
I find those matches a bit harder at this stage of the season, actually, when you're playing a team down the bottom that are fighting for life. But you still expect, if we turn up, we're going to win those 2 matches at home. But one thing about tonight as well, one thing I absolutely hate about the Emirates is the mass exodus of fans whenever we concede a goal. It was 9 minutes to go when Gomez scored, including injury time, and like half the ground was empty, and it's like, had the final whistle just gone, or we could have still won that game, let alone equalised. And that's just not tonight. That's every time we concede a goal, like the Man United home game, for example. It's just like, a lot of Arsenal fans are fans, but are they supporters? I don't think. When the going gets tough, we don't support the team. Look at Claude tonight. He's thrown his toys out of the pram because he hasn't got a trophy, and I agree, I'm ambitious and I want to win the league and everything, but you have to put things in perspective as well and realise that we've still had a very good season overall.
You think he's overreacting, Claude, when he's sort of saying, we ain't got a striker, we ain't got a keeper, is it overaction, you think?
I'm not going to go into Claude because I really like him as a person. He's been a friend for a long time, for the last 5 or 6 years before Arsenal Fan TV even started. And he wouldn't hurt a fly, and I love him. But as an Arsenal fan, I just think he massively overreacts to every time we lose. It's the same old thing. Wenger out. Giroud's the worst striker in the world. It's like a broken record, when in reality we've lost a very close game for like one Swansea attack in the second half. We've missed a load of chances that we should have scored another day, but it's just one of those things. It's football. Every team loses games, and on to Sunday at Manchester. A draw up there would be a good result, but we can win.
Theo's not a world-class striker, nor is Giroud.
So
Giroud is a first-class model, yes. Right? He's not a world-class striker.